The concession tenants at SFO realized close to $4.5 million more in additional revenue as a result of the Super Bowl, with some retailers reporting sales increases.
Result of decades of misguided and mean-spirited policy decisions from the 1980s, including a divestment in affordable housing by both the federal government and the state, decisions to close mental health hospitals with insufficient investment in community-based facilities for those dealing with mental health challenges, and wages that have not kept up with the increasing cost of living and housing in many of our urban cities. 600,000 Americans don't have a home to sleep in on any given night. Today, 600.
For the introduction, and the mayor starting the meeting off with some comments, and instead of pointing fingers, I think we should all be doing our best to work together on solutions. And as Supervisor Kim mentioned, it's not a silver bullet. But even the mayor's comments about the navigation centers, from my memory, as Mayor Art Agnos from the late 80s developed with Paul Bowden and Bob Prentice, the homeless coordinator of that time, a multi-service center approach that really looked at a humane and compassionate approach to homeless people, with homeless people involved in that development of a policy, that the creation of navigation center type centers was really critical, as well as
display a document on the overhead projector. Please clearly state such to SFG TV and then remove the document when you would like the screen to return to live coverage of the meeting.
Thank you. First speaker, please.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. The cultivation and pathways of heavenly heart and bodily virtues should reflect the inner connection of true self-nature in unity for bright understanding and good reasoning in ultimate principles. Self-observance and expression of personal nature with disciplines can lead on the worldly people in accordance to heavenly destiny of holiness, having true joyfulness in daily pathways. The unity of political economics and religious education in activities and studies of principles should well be in good support of timely trends of everything come to realization for a local response. So human civilization would progress step by step along accordingly with prosperity. One's analysis of critical reasoning of self-nature in mind should go without any alienation and prejudice for quick demand of holy way. With good disciplines, one could well be stable. Then one's wisdom of intellectual self-nature comes to perfect working order of bright virtues, of good closeness of loving ones, of anew of our people, of achieving the state of perfect wellness. One's upright in heart and personal cultivation should gain great success in understanding of the true way and maintain the worldly people with perfect virtues. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, please. Thank you. Madam Clerk, is there any other items before us?
That concludes our business for today.
Colleagues, thank you for being here today. We are adjourned.